Cell phones. Cell phones. What amazing technology cell phones are. And it's never enough. Cell phones are never enough. We always want more of this shit. And I feel like such a fucking loser. I'm such a loser. I don't have a smartphone. All my friends have smartphones. I don't have a fucking smartphone. Why don't I have a fucking smartphone? Shit, $800. I don't know, $800 for a fancy watch and alarm clock, man. I only ever use my cell phone to tell the time and to set an alarm. That's about it. Alarm and time. Haven't worn a watch in over 10 years. Why is that? I don't believe in time. See what gangster rap does to your kids? Don't believe in time. Who the fuck do I think I am? Dr. J. Cole don't believe in fucking time. Fuck that motherfucker. Don't let that motherfucker around your kids. Shit. And I remember asking for the time. Remember back in the day, you'd always ask for the time. You'd be like, excuse me, sir. And you'd always get someone with a really nice watch. You know, he'd be like, excuse me, sir. Do you happen to have the time? He'd be like, well, yes, I do. Well, I'm a distinguished gentleman of society. And then he flips his fucking arm out like this. And he rips his fucking sleeve back. And hanging off his wrist is this big fucking chunky watch, like 10 times the size of his goddamn fist, and he shows it to you. And he shows it in your fucking face because he wants to show off that fancy fucking watch. He's just like, look at this fucking shit. Oh. And it's those same dudes. It's the same dudes today, man, taking out their smartphones, you know. Only it's a little bit different. They don't pull it off their fucking sleeve anymore. Now they rip open their trench coat or their pea coat. Whew. And there it is, hanging off their fucking belt, brandishing just like a fucking gun, glimmering in the sunlight. The smartphone. And he rips that shit off with a fucking magnet. Clipped to him with a fucking magnet. That's so cool, a fucking magnet. I want a magnet. And he fucking shows it to you, man. He's like, blam, he puts that shit in your fucking face. Because he is too good to speak the words of time to some motherfucker too poor for a goddamn smartphone. Look at it. Look at the fucking time. I don't have time to tell you the time. Bitch, get a job. Get a fucking smartphone. Always want more, though. Always want more. What's next on the phone? What's coming next on these fucking phones? TV quality video streams. You know, I'll be able to call up my doctor. What's up, doc? Look at my dick. It's all red. Look at these patches. This vein's all fucking worn down, too. You know, the doctor be like, well, son, I'm afraid you got a case of the nympho girlfriend. I suggest plenty of bed rest. Call me in the morning and stop fucking that hoe. Meanwhile, he's teleconferencing this dick story to all his doctor friends, laughing at the dude with a sex freak. I remember when cell phones first came out. When they very, very first came out, my parents had one for doing sales for that business that we had here on the East Coast that was booming, that booming business. So one fucking cell phone for sales. And we only needed one. I mean, this motherfucker was huge. Big motherfucker, and it took a fucking ripcord. And you prime that shit, put in some fucking gas. So fucking big you had to carry it around in your fucking backpack. And there was no storage. You couldn't store numbers. There was no voicemail. No such thing as texting. That shit didn't come around for like 10 more fucking years. And then as phones got a little bit smaller, man, my parents gave me the old clunker. It was amazing. To be a little kid like that in high school, man, amazing. I could be anywhere and I could contact another human from anywhere. You know, in the past, phones all had wires. I mean, I grew up with wires. It was like a chain and ball. You're chained to some fucking desk. And you're just like, fuck, I wish I could go in the other room and talk because my parents are fucking sitting right next to me and I can't do this phone sex that you want to talk about. But maybe call me back later tonight when everybody's gone to bed. And so now I was free, man. I'm calling everyone for no fucking reason. I'm walking down the street. What's up, Mom? What's up? What's for supper? Okay, cool. Click. Call up my friend. What's up, Corey? Yeah? Okay, man, I gotta go. Click. First month comes, $300 phone bill. What the fuck is a talk minute? What the fuck is a talk minute, man? On my old phone, I used to talk for hours and hours with chicks and friends. I'm gonna give you a little aside here. Chicks are girls I'm gonna fuck and never speak to again. Friends are people I'm gonna know in 50 years. In 50 years, where I'm walking down the street, you know, and I'll just like tap my leg. Yo, what's up, Corey? Just talking on my new hologram phone. It's costing a fortune, gotta go. See a chick I wanna fuck. Tap my other leg. Big dick comes out. Hey, baby, why don't you get with me, Dr. J? Hopefully we'll have like dick implants in our legs. We can just hit that shit. Blam! There we go. No more Viagras. No more none of that shit. So, like today, cell phones are an appendage, man. It's an extension of who we are. I swear we're turning into the fucking Borg on Star Trek. You know those white guys with all the wires and shit coming out of their fucking face? Those aren't robot people. Those are regular humans in the future. Connected. Woo. Then the texts happened, man. Everyone made a point to tell you they were texting. Oh, excuse me, I'm gonna text a friend. And this motherfucker, the first time it happened, I'm driving in a fucking cab, okay? I'm in the back seat. Motherfucker turns right around. He's like, excuse me, my friend. I am to send a text. I am to text my friend. And I'm like, but dude, you're fucking driving. And the dude is like swerving all over the fucking road. And I'm like, oh my God, are we gonna fucking crash? Are we gonna fucking make it on time or what? Am I gonna make it at my goddamn show? And he spins around again. My friend, can you use the T9, my friend? And I'm like, no! People who invented T9 can't even use T9. Just drive the fucking car! And he flips around, and strangely, we made it back home. We made it back. I didn't even fucking pay that motherfucker. I just hopped out. I was like, fuck you and your text messaging. Fuck you. So I did not buy into texting, man. I skipped the first 3 years where people actually paid per message. I didn't even own a phone for those 3 years. And my friends got mad at me. Like, I didn't have a landline, a cell phone, nothing. My friends got so mad at not being able to contact me, they offered to pool their money to buy me a phone. And I said no, because they wouldn't pay for my monthly plan. And they said, Jay, go fuck yourself or join society. Well, here I am with a text-capable cell phone. Best of both worlds. Yeah. As I was saying, though, earlier, on a cell phone, you can be anywhere. You can have a question that maybe only one friend has the answer to. So, you fucking tick, 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 tick. You can call up your friend. Yo, Corey, what's up? What's the square root of pi? 1.77? Thanks, man. You got his attention, man, when the cell phones rang. He fucking answered that shit. Because growing up in my age, it got burned into our fucking brain to answer the goddamn ring. You will drop everything for the phone. Food, babies, crack, whatever. Dude's about to inject some fucking heroin and the phone rings. He's like, well, maybe it's important. And, at that point, if you're injecting heroin, I don't think there's a lot else important in life, man. Go ahead and ignore the phone and just get fucked up for a while. Because whoever's on the other end of that line hasn't got shit important for you in your fucking life. We're all trained to run for that shit. Don't miss that call. Even when we got answering machines and voicemail, man, it continued. Bolt for that fucking phone, man. It was our master. We were like, yes, ringing noise machine. We honor your every request. How high can I jump for you today? God damn fucking phones, man. Today we use text. Everyone's on this fucking text tip right now. So today I'm like, send a text message. Yo, what's up, Corey? What's the square root of pi? I have forgotten since 1998 when I last called you on the cell phone. And then 30 seconds goes by, and I'm still waiting. And then a minute goes by, and I'm still waiting. And then 2 minutes goes by, and I forgot the question that I asked. So then 2 hours later, 2 hours, he replies. And we're all guilty of it. Every fucking one of you are guilty of this. I know, I'm guilty of it too. Because back in the day, the phone would ring, and we would jump. Today, a text comes through, and maybe your shit's on silent, maybe your shit's on vibrate, maybe it's just a low sound and fucking ringtone, We might look at that shit later sometimes, maybe, And so I go on, and I go to my inbox, and I put in my password, and I go to file, and I go to another inbox, and it says, don't you have a smartphone? Just Google it. Don't I have a fucking... And I take this piece of shit burner, and I smash that motherfucker on the ground, and I stump the fucking... Fuck you, phone. Fuck you, smartphone. Fuck you for not being smart, phone. Fuck. I hate phones. I hate that shit. This is all because I grew up in a goddamn call center. Fucking call center jobs, man. Now, when the phone rings, I get this weird anxiety. I get like a spine chill. The hair stands up on the back of my neck. I'm just like, ooh, I don't want to fucking answer this shit. I don't want to know what's going on. So I will only check 1 or 2 times a day. I'm that guy, especially if I'm at work. You don't want to have a phone ring when you're at work. So I'm that dude. I get like 20 missed messages. And they get nasty, man. You do not want to piss off or anger a texter. And here's an example of how they fucking come through. And it's always something weird. It's always something like, hey, and then there's another one that's like, hey, what's up? And then there's another text, are you around? Then they start to get a little bit like pissy with you. And then it's like, hello, with like 1,000 O's, hello. And then the next one, fine. If you don't answer me, I'm not coming over tonight. And I'm like, ticka, who the fuck are you? Because it's an unknown number. And then some chick is like, oh, you say the fuck word at strangers? Pfft, we can't hang out. And I throw my fucking phone and I smash that shit and fuck you. Fuck you, phone. Fuck you for not being smart, you fucking piece of shit. No $800 smartphone when I smash these motherfuckers so goddamn much. Fuck that shit. Fuck that shit.